So we have already discussed audit sublayer. In the audit sublayer, we have discussed built-in logging. So now let's go to the next layer, that is basic logging and process tracking. This is also done. Now the balance sublayer. The balance sublayer ensures that the ecosystem is balanced across the accessible processing capability. So the balance sublayer, it basically ensures that a balanced ecosystem is being created. The processing on demand capability of a cloud ecosystem is highly desirable for this purpose, and by using the audit trail, it is possible to adapt to changing requirements and forecast what you will require to complete the schedule of work you submitted to the ecosystem. So balance sublayer will work towards the balancing of the ecosystem. It will take the help of on-demand processing capabilities and the audit trials. Now comes the third layer, that is the control sublayer. The control sublayer controls the execution of the current active data science project. The control elements are a combination of the control elements within the data science technology stack, individual tool plus a custom interface to control the overarching work. The control sublayer also ensures that when processing experience an error, it can try a recovery as per requirement or schedule a cleanup utility to undo the error. So basically this control layers, it will try for recovery and for utility or for cleanup and error control. Now there is a yoke solution to this. Create an independent process to monitor a specific portion of the data processing ecosystem, and it consists of a series of yoke at each control point that uses Kafka messaging to communicate the control request. So this converts the request into a process to execute and manage in the ecosystem. It ensures that the distributed tasks are completed even if it loses contact with the central service, and it is extremely useful in the IoT environment as we are not able to communicate directly with the data source. So basically the yoke solution is for distributed systems, that even if the distributed systems loses communication with the server, still it should be able to complete its assigned task. So the yoke solution is a custom design. The Kafka environment enable us to send message between producer and consumer that enable us to transfer control between different parts of the ecosystem while ensuring a stable process. So basically we are able to transfer message between the consumer and the producer, and we can ensure that the ecosystem is stable. So what is a producer? The producer is the part of the system that generates the request for data science processing by creating structures, messages for each type of data science process it requires. The producer is the end point of the pipeline that load messages into the Kafka. And who is the consumer? The consumer is the part of the process that takes in message and organize them for processing by the data science tool. So the consumer is the end point of the pipeline that offloads the message from the Kafka. So next part we will see in the next video. Thank you.